you have a few minutes to take a quick smoke break and talk about our marketing plan?
Sure, Margaret.
Hello? Hi, how are you? Oh, okay, yeah, tell me about it.
I had some concerns I just wanted to bring up with you. So I've been trying to deal with it by myself over the course of the past 2 or so weeks since I hired someone, but honestly, I don't see it improving in the near future. My reasons are she's just really not a culture fit, honestly. So she seems she's out of touch with the work environment. She's not there a lot, and so we just need someone who has a lot of respect for the work they do and someone who's able to really contribute on a team. And so it really seems like right now she's not able to do that just because she doesn't seem to think it's important to be at her desk. So I'll come back all the time. I'm just gonna swing and stop on by because she's not there, and then it just kind of really brings down the team spirit. And I think it'd probably be best if moving forward, we've kind of worked on probably letting her
Margaret,
go
thank
from
you
that
so
team.
much for calling me. I will definitely look into this, and I'm going to conduct an investigation to make sure that we have this handled and to make sure that everything's going okay in the company and that everybody's functioning and operating appropriately. I brought you in here today because I've been getting a lot of complaints about Rachel lately, especially from your boss. And I'm just trying to evaluate the situation a little bit more. So can you tell me a little bit about your time here since you are a newer hire?
Well, I know me and Rachel were hired here about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we've been working on this marketing project together. But other than that, I don't really know a whole lot about her.
Okay. I've been getting a lot of complaints about her break time. Have you noticed them, and can you elaborate on that at all?
Well, I mean, she's taking breaks that don't really make sense.
Okay. I'm now just asking personally, you're not in no trouble at all, but are you taking breaks as well, or is she seem to be the only person taking breaks?
Well, I mean, I take smoke breaks sometimes.
Okay.
So,
And I'm just, again, smoke breaks are common in this industry. How long are your smoke breaks just about?
they're probably about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, so that's normal for everybody. And then have you noticed anything different about Rachel's behavior or your boss's behavior towards Rachel compared to the other departments?
Well, it seems like the boss isn't too fond of Rachel, but
Okay.
just because these breaks and she's never there, so she doesn't
Yeah.
help us out that much.
And who do you usually take your smoke breaks with, just because it usually is a very social environment?
I usually take them with the boss.
Oh, perfect. So you and him are bonding well, discussing work on those breaks?
Yeah, we discuss it sometimes.
Yeah, excellent. Well, thank you for coming in today.
No problem.
So, speaking of breaks, can you elaborate a little bit more on how many breaks you're taking and how long they usually last?
Sure. Well, I am Muslim American, so I do have to pray 5 times a day, and 3 of those times does happen during work hours. They don't last very long, oftentimes shorter than a smoke break. In addition to that, I may take 1 or 2 bathroom breaks throughout the day, but those are rather quick.
Okay, and have you noticed your boss and other coworkers, you did bring up smoke breaks, have you noticed that they take similar amount of breaks to you, or more or less?
Well, I noticed Dave and the boss sometimes go to take smoke breaks. Oftentimes, they might be the same amount of time, maybe a little longer.
And Rachel, do you feel like there's any miscommunication during your breaks, or a lack of communication?
Sometimes I may get an email when I come back to my desk and I see that somebody has emailed me or left a voicemail, and I call them back right away.
And do you ever have difficulty reaching them as well?
Sometimes I may leave a message or try and email somebody, and they do happen to be on a break, and they tend to get back to me as well.
Okay, thank you. Margaret, thank you for coming in today.
Sure thing.
So I've been trying to follow up on the Rachel situation.
Thank you.
So do you want to just recap with me? I mean, I know I have the notes, but do you want to just recap with me what your concerns were?
Yeah, so things as well that just make me think that, she'd better be suited in another organization. For example, she's never there. Her work ethic is just really lacking. It seems like she's really lazy. She's never at her desk. There's any change that's happened, and that concerns me as her manager.
Well, Margaret, we are an equal employment opportunity firm, and we are supposed to represent all nations and cultures and be appropriate in all ways. And these complaints are about her religion, and that is not okay in this firm. We do not accept that, and we need to really look at the situation.
I understand that, but I'm able to practice my religion not on the work. And so I think that that's an expectation we should have. We're trying to separate work and we're trying to separate, our own faith lives.
What we've been looking at is her breaks, and you said that she's never at her desk, but after looking at her work log, she's at her desk almost all day except 3 20-minute breaks, and then she also does the normal bathroom and lunch break. And then along with that, we looked at also the new hire, Dave, and he had about the same, but because he's going on smoke breaks.
Well, Dave and I are discussing business on smoke breaks. It's different.
It's really not from the break perspective. No actual work is occurring at that time. And if Rachel were able to participate in those smoke breaks, but she chooses not to smoke, which many other firms also choose not to smoke, that we can't expect business to be done during smoke breaks. If it happens to get done, that is fantastic, but we can't discriminate against one break versus another.
Okay, I wasn't aware that her breaks were a protected sort of occurrence.
Well, they are.
Okay.
So thank you for this concern, but we will be looking into it a little bit more, and we'll also be looking into the complaints around it because we do want to protect her and we do find her to be a valuable asset to this company.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming today. So as you know, we've been having a few misunderstandings, so I have decided to put on a cultural learning program to make sure that we are all being aware and respectful of everybody's cultures and choices at work, because we welcome all people and we want everybody to feel welcomed and be sure that they are able to contribute without having any barriers.